Who can make sense of the madness of these times? Running for refuge or walking the love of Christ. Opinions abounding, but who's listening to the light? Those who hear the cry of presence. Those who hear the cry of presence. Wrestling with words and what they really mean. Traversing the news, things are seldom as they seem. But love is the lens that helps us see how grace heals, comforts and restores. How grace heals, comforts and restores. God have mercy on mankind and heal our heart. May we find ourselves again in each other's arms, loving with the love of God that does no harm, treasuring each soul where they are. Treasuring each soul where they are. Love seems to be the answer for everything we face. So many being hurt by the world's self-seeking ways. Their weeping wounds so ready for embrace. Your healing love flowing from our heart. Your healing love flowing from our heart. God have mercy on mankind and heal our hearts. May we find ourselves again in each other's arms, loving with the love of God that does no harm, treasuring each soul where they are. Treasuring each soul where they are. God have mercy on mankind and heal our heart. May we find ourselves again in each other's arms, loving with the love of God that does no harm, treasuring each soul where they are. Treasuring each soul where they are. You see the best and worst in us and love us just the same. Your love creates the change in us that we would be the same. We're grateful for your grace, so freely given. Oh, we're grateful for this grace, so freely given. Oh, you see the best and worst in us and love us just the same. Your love creates the change in us that we would be the same. We're grateful for this grace, so freely given. We're grateful for this grace, so freely given. When I close my eyes and I look inside, what will I find in this heart of mine? Here love's garden grows, sacred awareness flows, and presence leads me home, where I'm never alone. So I'll remember what it feels like to be held in a love so pure all hardness in me melts. In presence I can feel your everlasting love. The song of creation is playing in us. From the heart of your being comes the grace we're living. Surrender to your purpose and our destiny. And as I rest inside, I feel truth arise. All I need abides in what love provides, and life holds my hand in a graceful dance. As Creator's plan unfolds throughout this land, and I remember what it feels like to be held in a love so pure all hardness in me melts. In presence I can feel your everlasting love. The song of creation is playing in us. From the heart of your being comes the grace we're living. Surrender to your purpose and our destiny. God so loves to be life's living stream. From the humble seed to stars and galaxies, we're branches in the vine, fruitful by design. And you are God's heart seen in both effort and ease. So I remember what it feels like to be held in a love so pure all hardness in me melts. In presence I can feel your everlasting love. The song of creation is playing in us. From the heart of your being comes the grace we're living. Surrender to your purpose and our destiny. In presence I can feel your everlasting love. The song of creation is playing in us. From the heart of your being comes the grace we're living, surrendered to your purpose in our destiny. When the music fades and all is stripped away, and I simply come, offering just to bring something from my heart that returns to you. I'll bring you more than a song, for a song in itself is not what you have desired. You search much deeper within, through the way things appear. You're looking into my heart. I'm coming back to the heart of presence, 'cause you're always right here, and it's always right now, my God. I'm opening up to this hidden treasure. For what purpose do I breathe, but to be who's being me? Oh yeah. God of endless life, no one could express the measure of your love. I don't always perceive, but I feel you right now in every single breath. I'll bring you more than a song, for a song in itself is not what you have desired. You search much deeper within, through the way things appear. You're looking into my heart. I'm coming back to the heart of presence, 'cause it's always right here, and it's always right now, my God. I'm opening up to your hidden treasure. What purpose do I breathe, but to be who's being me? Oh yeah. Hallelujah. 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 Just begin to breathe deeply. Just take notice of your body as you're breathing. The rising of your chest. The refreshing breath. Even if you're relaxed right now, just with each breath, just feel the peace. That divine peace within you. Just take notice now of what your mind is doing. How it's thinking, if it's thinking. slowing down. Sometimes your thoughts are your own thoughts. But sometimes those words or thoughts seem to have a different frequency. Could it be that you're experiencing thoughts, the movements of thought from a higher place? Some would call it revelation. Some might call it the flow. No. Let's look at our emotions. What are you feeling in this moment, emotionally? Are you happy? To be a child of God? To be alive forever? To be able to love? Sometimes the times and the days can be so trying. But when we stop and meditate on who we are, experiencing this life to learn, to grow, and yes, it's so important. But somewhere in the ether of where all this takes place, all the trials of life, there's a comfort in knowing that there's so much more than this. We're just learning how to receive love, to be loved, and then give it away. So let God just give you a boost of hope and joy. It's all worth it. It's all worth it. Now, as we focus on our out-breath, just with every out-breath, just sink a little deeper into your heart. And while you're doing that, with each out-breath, just whisper hallelujah. Deeper. Sink deeper into the hallelujah. beautiful God. Filling us now with your joy. With your radiance. Let's come together in this place of the heart. We must realize that what we're experiencing is part of what God is doing in the world. Clarifying our purpose. To know God. To know God. To walk with God day to day. To live as a light in the world. And to deepen the well of grace in our lives. There are so many thirsty. So many are hungry. To know their Creator, their Father. For this is the will of God, that we would know God as a friend, as a father, as a healer. So many doors to the nature of God, which has so many things, attributes. The provider, the helper, the healer. And when our discovery of who God is, we find out who we are. And when we see the divine in each other, love will reign in the earth. Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Your kingdom of love, come. In our lives, the lives of our family and friends. In the lives of our neighbors. In the lives of all humanity. Let mankind be awakened to the goodness that you are. We will see who we are. We've lived under tyranny for generations. We've lived with scapegoating for generations. But God, you see a new world. You are opening our eyes. And yes, there will be a travail. New birth can be painful. But love, in the degree that it is coming, will cleanse the earth of all disease, physical, mental, emotional. Because heaven is coming to earth. Because you're here. And it's why you're here. So we make this declaration this evening. That this year will be a year of building this kingdom of love in our lives and the world around us. This will be a year of many new beginnings. A rising up of things we have never seen or heard of. relationship with God, friendship with God, who will pervade through the earth. So set your eyes above. Set your mind and your heart above on what's happening in the Spirit. And remember this throughout all your days. If you realize that you're being opened to let the love of God flow through you like a river, you'll be flowing in the essence of what God is doing in the earth with each person. And that love is the greatest treasure you'll ever know. The most powerful treasure you'll ever know. It's what created you and this universe. And guess what? It's who you are. anyone has something they would like to share, please come.
I think I'm basically here to keep the music going. I don't want to hear it end. Oh, you weren't allowed to do that. And just wanted to share my prayer for 2025, to keep our hearts open. May we know the beauty of our own true essence. May we know that we are all sources of healing for each other. To remember to be happy. To remember that there are miracles happening all around us, all the time. And healing is happening all around us all the time. That love and healing energy surrounds us. And we are all here for a reason. And to thank everyone for being here and doing all that they do.
Thank you, Sim, for your prayer. Beautiful prayer that reminds our words to be expressed. And to be shared. And to express the gratitude of the flute, of the keyboard. Very inspired tonight, bringing tunes and frequencies that help us to join, to transcend, to become one in the moving and the movement of the Spirit, the movement of words that take us and elevate us to greater understanding, to greater consciousness, to be able to emanate in no limitation, the correction, the rectification, the coming home, the returning to our essence. That word has been mentioned several times tonight. And that word points to the divine, points to our hearts, points to those places that are not physical places, that are eternal, that are a field, unending field, vast and eternal, for our joining together with other souls that have come to participate with us, to allow and to expand and to enhance our purpose here and there and everywhere. In the midst of love, of compassion, of courage, of open hearts, of expression through words, through artistic expression, through relationships, and bring that kingdom that is in our hearts in and out.
Oh, thank you for being with us tonight, for sharing this time with the divine, with our God, and you. The world is changing. It's changing for the better. So lift up your heart, your eyes. And know that we'll receive the help we need to walk this path. Because we acknowledge God in all of our ways, and our path will be directed. So God bless you.